No wins in 4, frustrating afternoon.
It's a nice start to press conference. How's your day been so far?
Yeah.
I think I can't remember where we are on the table. You'll have to remind me. I think we're fourth. Sarcasm for sarcasm, but I think we're fourth, and that's where I'm looking at quite bemused that a team that's fourth in the table until the game in hand is doing okay. Much better second half. Anyway, there's one dominant team in the second half. One team's going to win it, and after 2 lacklustre displays, you needed that level of performance second half. First half a little bit slow, laboured. You scored a goal from set piece, but as I say, I was far more impressed with the second half performance. And teams are going to drop points because of the results today. We're beyond the competitors, but that's the table. So for us, concentrate QPR. That could be a very important point again, and we now go for Wednesday.
Mentioning that second half performance, what do you think you did better there?
Move the ball quicker. Just move the ball quicker. I think Barnsley, you saw laboured passing, slow, and you just move around the horse. It's got to have a change of pace. I think you saw a couple of passes. Jeff wrapped a couple in to the front line. It's that change of pass which hurts teams because they're going to be set, and they're very hard to break down. They're good at what they do. 4-5-1, men behind the ball, and people like Potter. Potter, I think, will go to the highest level. He's a very, very talented boy. Have that threat in the transition on the counter, but we have to move with pace and purpose. In the second half, we were much better.
What was the thinking behind having Chris Willock wing back sort of over
We thought 1v1s. There are a lot of ball on the left hand side. We lost Lee for a couple of games in terms of his attacking prowess. We wanted someone to get 1v1s on the left hand side. Again, as you saw, he got lots of ball. I don't think we maximised it first half. Didn't have enough balls flashing. A couple of crosses came in out, but the far post could have scored, but never really tested their keeper. But I thought second half, if we weren't going to get joy from that, then we could bring Mo on. The danger is we didn't think he had a natural left foot, but it wasn't a bad cross. So, and he showed at Peterborough as well, by the way, that he's got 2 great feet. But yeah, a great cross in, we get the goal. One team's going to then win it. One team's going to sit in and try and not be beat. And it's hard to break it down. You know, it's 10 men behind the ball, working hard, resilient, solid, compact. It's hard to break through. But I thought Albert done it with the goal just offside, I believe. But I was far more happy with the second half performance.
On a positive note as well, Dion Sanders had a really strong performance at the back, so it's been quite hard to drop him at the team again now.
No, it's not. That's the squad. Peter spoke to me about the squad and why did you get him, and Rob's suspended. You saw right at the death that pace that Dion's got to get across and shuffle him away 1v1, and then we get the throw in the corner. So really pleased for him, really pleased for Jeff to get 92 and get 90 under their belt. Jeff's a class act. Jeff's a Premier League player. I think you saw him in fits and starts. He was very good today, I thought, and he'll be a very important player for us going into the last 10 games of the season.
Just some sort of injury fitness. Is Lyndon Dykes okay?
Took a knock. I don't know. I've got to see how he is. He's taken a knock. We have a scan on it, make sure he's okay. But this is, as I said to you, 3 games. Was it 6 games in 17 days? We're going to have casualties, unfortunately.
And the left backs as well. I know you've answered a lot on McCallum recently, but any sort of update on him?
He's going to play 90 on Tuesday. He needs it. He's had surgery. He's been out for several months, and these boys can't be rushed back. I've got people saying to me, "Throw him in." You can't do that. And you saw when he came back from injury previously, and he ruptured the hamstring. That's a consequence. We've got to look after him, and also he's a lone player. We've got to make sure that his parent club and ours communicate with him.
Is Lee Wallace as well? Is any update on him?
He's only got he had a very low grade stroke, so I'd imagine 1 or 2 games at the most.
Thanks.
The goal was disallowed. Albert's, I don't know how much you'd be able to look back whether Eddie was actually in an offside position.
I haven't seen it yet, to be honest with you. I just got strapped on the media. I haven't seen it, so you guys have probably seen it more than I have.
And also the grey area around offside was that it's taking a deflection off their player. I'm not 100% what the rule is there. I mean, if it's hit the player, then it's.
I think Albert Einstein.
It looked as if the player actually made a move to intercept the ball. So
I watched some goals.
Does Albert then become onside?
Honestly, I'm trying to interrupt you. I watched some games and goals, and I don't know what the rules are when you see it, because there's so many different interpretations. And as I say, some of Einstein's quality might be required, but I haven't seen the replays. I couldn't honestly answer your question properly. But I am a little bit mystified. I think players are mystified as well. They're looking around and shaking their heads in disbelief. So that's football, unfortunately.
Do you think Force was lucky to be on the pitch after the kick out?
I never want to see a red card. I never want to see a red card. If I'm honest with you, it was right in front of me. I know what I saw. I'm mystified that colour came out, put it that way. But it happened right in front of me. I never want to see a player sent off. The game doesn't want that. But when that happens, that was a big call. I'm not sure the right decision was made.
Marcus Force stayed down a little bit longer than maybe he should have with that decision. Do you think that was a little bit of kidology that the referee got commented with?
I think you can answer your own question on that one, can't you? I think that was the immediate response to, oh my word, what have I just done? Let me stay down here and look at the ground and see if that changes the situation. So the referee made a decision. The fourth was right there with me. I said to him, you saw what I saw. At the end of the day, they have to make a decision. But I don't want to see a player sent off, so please don't report that Warburton screams for red. I don't scream for red. I'm just saying I saw what happened.